Alrighty, we are live. We are live for the second time. Back at it again with the new microphone. Let me just make sure this is like straight. There we go. This is good. Alrighty, we are here. Got my new Goji right here with me here today. X Plus Godzilla 1991 right here. Hey, Jurassic Sammy Studio. Hello, Dark Godzilla Ultima. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. Also, does the audio sound good? Because I'm using this new microphone. Oh, yeah, and rest in peace, Endo. Poor guy. Poor guy, dude. I miss him. Or her, I mean her, I mean her, not him, her. Yes, okay, good. Because I just got this for Christmas, so yeah. Just making sure it sounds good and not like super loud. Because last time I did it on as a test, it was super loud for some reason. But yeah. Let's go this. Okay. You're new to my channel. Well, welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much, Godzilla 95. It's crazy, dude. Still crazy thinking I'm at 19K subs. It's awesome. Have you seen the new Avatar? Yes, I have. It was awesome. I still don't know which one I like more. Just because the first one I watched when I was young, so it's nostalgic to me. But I don't know which one I like more. Awesome in my eye. Of course, I remember you, Jurassic Savvy Studio. Hello. And also, sorry if I miss your comment because they're going by kind of fast. Hope you hit 20K. Thank you. Sometime next year, I hope. But yeah, I don't really. I guess we can just talk about Godzilla here. I don't really know what else. I have my new X Plus Godzilla 1991 with me, just because he's new. He is so awesome. He's amazing. You're doing stop motion videos? Awesome. I would love to see them. Awesome. But yeah. Go back. Here we go. What is the coolest Godzilla? Coolest Godzilla? Final Wars. Possibly the coolest Godzilla because you've seen that movie. He is so cool in that movie. You 20K. Thank you. I'm sure I can get to 20K eventually. Just gotta keep making awesome videos, you know? You're almost done with your stop motion. Awesome. I really want to see that. Hey, hello, Bendy. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Oh, you're really close to 100 subs? Everybody get Goji Bear to 100 subs. Please. I actually think I actually am subscribed to you. I'm pretty sure I am. 2 subs away. Come on, get him to 100 subs. What if Heisei came to the Monsterverse? If he did, I think he might be able to beat Monsterverse Godzilla. Especially this guy. I don't know. They have to fight to be Alpha. 2002 is the coolest Godzilla for you. Awesome. He's right here. Where is he? Right here. Right there. That guy. Awesome. That day you followed me on Instagram. Yep. And I followed you as well. Sorry if I'm like, if my hand's here, I'm just scrolling through the comments because they go so fast. Where will the final battle of the new Monsterverse movie be? I have no clue. All I know is some part is going to be in the Hollow Earth, another part's going to be in Brazil. That's really all I know. But I can't even. I don't know. Not sure. Depends on what monster they fight, I guess. If they fight a Hollow Earth creature, they might fight in Hollow Earth. Who knows? And Gears in the Monsterverse, I wish. I want him to be. He was already dead in King of the Monsters, but I need him to come back. Hello, Atomic Mellow. Hello, Godzilla. Your dog lost its nail to a fox? My goodness. Hope your dog is okay. In Brazil. A final fight in Brazil would be cool. I will say, I honestly forgot what it's called, but the big statue in Brazil would definitely get destroyed. That'd be like the first thing that gets destroyed if they fought in Brazil. Oh, the singular point blind boxes. I got this guy at Third Eye Comics yesterday, and they did have those there. I didn't get any because I kind of spent all my money on this guy. But they did have them there. It was just plain white boxes. I don't know why they're just white. They could have had like I don't know, some design on it, but yeah, it was like $30 or something. I just got him instead. Ooh, all right. Space Godzilla, Gigan, or Biollante? Hmm. Personally, I would rather have Gigan as the villain in this new MonsterVerse movie. That's just me because I like Gigan. Biollante is very possible. I just don't like. They would have to change Biollante quite a lot to make it interesting. Because in the first movie, really, she just wrapped Godzilla around and Godzilla just blasted her. So I feel like if they did Biollante in the MonsterVerse, you would probably have to make her way more scary and more, well, just stronger instead of just being plants. You know? My advice for YouTube. My advice for YouTube is just one of my advices for YouTube is to read the comments and kind of know what people like to see. If you make a video and somebody really likes it, and like there's a lot of people that really like it, maybe make more of those types of videos. If you make a video that some people don't like too much, then kind of learn from it. It doesn't mean stop making those videos. It just means kind of learn from the video. So basically, take some advice from the people. Not every advice from everyone, but yeah. My favorite Godzilla design. I don't know if this really counts. Let me get him. This guy right here. I know he technically wasn't in the movie, and he's kind of like, is he like concept art or something like that? But they made a figure of him, and since then, this has been my favorite Godzilla design. But if we're talking about the movies, it's probably see, that's where it gets hard because Final Wars Godzilla is my favorite Godzilla face. But in terms of overall, it's probably maybe 2002, something like that. You also like Gigan? Gigan is really cool. Yet again, sorry if I'm a bit delayed on the comments. There's a lot, so I'm trying to like go through them, but yeah. Uh, Stop motion, yes, I would like to see it. Oh, man. What do I think about Zilla? Also, he's one sub away. Get him to 100. Just one more sub. What do you think about Zilla? Yet again, a lot of people have said this before. Zilla is cool. The movie is cool, The only thing that really makes it bad is that it's the other Godzilla movies were really good and showed Godzilla really strong, and then this Godzilla is showing him weak. But let's say Godzilla 1998 was the first ever Godzilla movie to come out. People would really like that movie, probably. But sadly, it wasn't. You know, Oshia? Is that how you say Oshia Jackson Jr.'s G Team pitch? Isn't that the that I don't know how to explain it, but that thing where they had like those drawings and they had like Biolante Geigen. Talking about that one. But you think legendary Godzilla would change his design to Zilla 1998? If for some reason he did, people would not like it. But I actually can see Zilla being in the MonsterVerse now that Sony is working with them. I mean, we've already had Doug, which is just Godzilla's cousin, basically. So you could have Zilla in there and just say it's Godzilla's cousin, you know? It's easy. Hello to my sister Zari. Hello. Who would win in a fight? Burning Godzilla 1995 versus Monster Zero. Burning Godzilla would obliterate Monster Zero. Sony's with Legendary. Yep. Hello. Son of Kong. Yeah, what happened to the Son of Kong thing? Because wasn't there like reports saying that Son of Kong was supposed to be like the next movie, and then now we have Godzilla and Kong? It makes me wonder, will we ever see a Son of Kong, or maybe just another Kong species in this new movie? I'm just scared for the toy leaks when those comes out. You remember Godzilla vs. Kong. The first thing that came out with the toys leaked Mechagodzilla's design, and then everyone was like, "Oh, it looks so bad." And then when the movie came out, people were like, "Oh, that's actually pretty cool." And I'm just waiting for that to happen with this new MonsterVerse movie. I know toy leaks are gonna spoil the main villain. Watch, in like 2 months from now, they're gonna have some toy leaks, and it's gonna show like a really bad looking design of Gigan, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this looks horrible." But then when we see the trailer, it's like a lot better or something. I don't know. Renato or Messi, or I still don't know how to pronounce it. So Pepe, something like that. But I don't know. I watched the World Cup. I wasn't really rooting for anyone, but I'm glad that Argentina won. So yeah, Messi or Renato. I don't know. Probably Renato. He's cool. Yeah, Messi. The Dino King movies. I don't think so. I don't recognize that name. But yeah. Burning Godzilla 1995 versus Final Wars. Burning Godzilla would most likely win. Prehistoric Planet. I wanted to watch that. I never got a chance to yet, but now that I have Apple TV, I can watch it. I might, but winter break is ending very soon. I go back to school on Monday. Ugh. So I'll see if I have time to watch it. I've seen clips and stuff. Oh, you're just playing. Oh. And imagine if they did that though. That'd be crazy. They actually did that. Lego, my lizard Lego is just kind of sitting over there. Have you seen Godzilla vs. Destroy? I have. It was a long time ago. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. Watch it with my grandfather. Um, it's a really good movie. It was like one of the last ones we watched. Well, since it was the last Heisei movie, then we went to the Millennium. But yeah, villain, unthinkable villain of the next MonsterVerse movies, Gigan. What evidence for Gigan? There's a lot of evidence for Gigan. One, there are aliens that already exist in the monsterverse, like Ghidorah right here. If you've seen Godzilla Final Wars, Gigan was like buried in the thing. I don't remember that movie as much as some other Godzilla movies, but I do remember he was buried. They could do that where Gigan came down thousands or millions of years ago and he landed in the Hollow Earth and was in hibernation. And since Kong is going to be going down in the Hollow Earth, he could discover Gigan, awaken Gigan, and Gigan could send a signal down to the other aliens, and that's how you get Exilians, and they fight Gigan. That's kind of my theory, but yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Destroyer is a crab, but in Godzilla vs Kong, Doug ate one of those crab monsters. Destroyer could kill Doug could kill Destroyer. For agility. Godzilla and strength and Doug chunky. I'm telling you, Zilla would work in the MonsterVerse as Godzilla's cousin. If they did that, I feel like a lot of people would kind of like that because Zilla's a cool kaiju. I mean, him being Godzilla, I don't know about that. He's a cool kaiju. Let him join in. Oh yeah, the Disney King Kong thing. I have no clue what that's even going to be about. But I'm very interested to see what that's about and when that's coming out. But yeah. All right. Kong 2017 versus Troll 2022. Also do a tutorial of how I make the Godzilla posters. I'm doing that sometime in January of next year. I have it planned out. But who would win, Kong or Troll? I gotta be honest, I didn't even watch Troll yet. So I don't know how strong he is, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah. Hey, Manila. Yeah. Hi, hello. Welcome. Oh, you're talking about Guy with his chainsaw stuff. Yeah. And the hands as well. The question is, if Gigan joined the Monsterverse, would he have hook claws or his chainsaw hands? Which one would you rather have? Yeah, dude, that the Toho Godzilla movie, I'm really excited to see what that's about. Apparently they're already done like filming for the movie. So we just gotta wait a little bit for a teaser trailer. Godzilla versus Mothra in the Monsterverse. I wonder why Godzilla would fight Mothra if they did that movie. Maybe like a different version of Mothra or something. I don't know. Am I excited for 65? Is that a thing that I'm just not understanding? 65. You gotta explain that. Unless I'm just not thinking of what it is. Oh yeah, the poster in the back. I always forget his name. It's like Hero something, but the kid who played the one kid in Godzilla vs Megalon, he was also in, I think, Godzilla vs Hedorah, if I'm right, maybe another one, and then he was in one of the Ultraman movies. But when we went to G-Fest, he signed my thing. If you see him, he looks exactly like that, but just really old. But he signed that, and I just put it up in the middle because that is awesome. Monsterverse solo final. Maybe not. They're pretty equal, I would say. So yeah. Yes, I do think Gigan will be the next Monsterverse villain. Rather Gigan or maybe some other made-up kaiju. I mean, yet again, Godzilla 2014. The main enemy was the Mutos, which were new kaiju. Kong Skull Island. They had the Skull Crawlers, which were new kaiju. And then King of the Monsters, you had Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla. But you know, it might do something new. In your last stream, that you can make merch. Oh yeah, the merch design. Yeah. Oh, you're working on the design right now. Oh, awesome! I can't wait. I would love to see it. Also, I got to do some sort of merch. If I had merch, who would buy it? And if I did have merch, what design would it be? I'm not sure. Final Solos Monsters. Oh, you back to school Monday? My old school goes back to school on Tuesday. Like, I don't understand. Why did they go back Tuesday, but I gotta go back Monday? All right, I know there's a lot of comments, so I'm probably really behind on comments, so I'm gonna like quickly just kind of go through some. Sorry if I skip yours, but I gotta get like ahead because there's a lot. But yeah, you back to school January 9th. Oh, lucky. How durable do you think Kong is? I think he's durable, but atomic breath would burn him. Why is Godzilla Ultima so fat? I don't know. He's right here on my shelf. I don't know. His legs are just huge. I feel like that's the reason. But yeah, Godzilla 1954 is awesome. Yet again, he's you can't see him. He's up there, but yeah, he's awesome. Not much evidence for Biolante. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Destroys a lobster. Oh my goodness. Oh, Gigan or Destroya as a new villain. You know me. I would love to see Destroya, but if they're gonna make more movies after this, then use him in one of those movies and use Gigan in this one. But let's say this is the last MonsterVerse movie, then yeah, use Destroya. Yo, hello, Willzilla. Hello, dude. Zilla's a coward. True. It is true. He is. He is, though. Yeah. Sorry, yet again, sorry if I'm skipping yours. I'm just trying to go through because I am behind on the comments. Megalon in the MonsterVerse. Quite possibly. If Gigan's in the MonsterVerse, I wouldn't be surprised if is, is this better? Is this better? Is this working now? Is it okay? my mic was my mic off the whole. Is this working? Do you hear me? Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh, my mic was off the whole entire time. Well, not the whole time. Oh my goodness. And that's exactly why when you go live and stuff like that, make sure to look at the newest comments and don't just stay back at the old comments. Because if you're reading the old comments, something like that could happen and you might just not hear anybody. What was I talking about before? What was I? Oh, I was talking about how he's like my favorite Godzilla figure. of him just like sitting here, like looking Godzilla figure. But my singular point SH Monster is my favorite like overall figure. That's what I meant. Oh, I can't believe my mic was off the whole entire time. Oh yeah, your evidence of violence. I did I was I talking about that? I don't even remember. I gotta remember because on the mic can't really hold on. Is it working now? Is it working? I don't know. Is it working now? It, is it on? I can't. The light's on. I can't really tell. Is it on? I don't know. Yeah, let me just. Oh, it is working. Okay. All right. So the mics sometimes, I guess, will mess up. Okay. All right. I guess we're just gonna use this. Just let me know if this stops working, because if so, I can just unplug the mic and just use my phone speaker, I guess. Either way works. Sorry if that wasn't working. I was just talking about this guy being cool. Sorry if it wasn't working, but I think we're good now. I think we're good now. You don't want Space Godzilla in the Monsterverse? I mean, I can understand that, but I don't know. I don't know how he would work really. Like, how could you introduce Space Godzilla? Not 100% sure. I'm sure there's plenty of ways. Like, I don't know, Godzilla's brother who went to space. I have no clue. But I'm sure there's stuff you can do with them. Godzilla and Kong, or Gigan and Mechagodzilla. Who wins? Well, if we're talking about a MonsterVerse version of Gigan and the MonsterVerse version of Mechagodzilla, I don't know. They both have really good weapons. If Godzilla was fully powered, he might, since they're both like robotic, kind of. Maybe Kong with his axe. Maybe. Maybe. You have next week off. Good for you, dude. Awesome. Mothra versus Godzilla. Um, Yet again, I haven't seen that in a while. I have to rewatch some of them, but I mean, it's good. It's Mothra versus Godzilla. What was that, 1964? 1964? It's not 1961, right? 1964. Or am I getting that wrong? I don't know. Like, oh, well, welcome. Sorry that you're late. What if Kong fought Heisei Godzilla instead of MonsterVerse Godzilla? Ooh, if that was the case, I feel like it would go the same exact way. Kong would end up losing. Although MonsterVerse Godzilla is more agile than Heisei. But I don't know, maybe. Space Godzilla could be a weapon engineered by aliens. That's a good theory. That could work, yes. aliens create Space Godzilla to try and, I guess maybe the aliens create Space Godzilla to try and defeat Godzilla, since Godzilla's the alpha. So Space Godzilla could be the new alpha, and the aliens could kind of take over Earth or something, like they always do in every movie. Oh, you were watching Shin Godzilla. Awesome. I love Shin Godzilla, my third favorite Godzilla movie. Sonic or the Flash, personally, I like Sonic more because I like his personality. In the games, the shows and the movies, I just like his personality. It's cool. No, Space Godzilla sucks. He's the worst kaiju ever. That means you're racist to Japan. Space Godzilla is awesome. Don't hate on Space Godzilla. Oh, Space Godzilla's up there. You can't see him. I would bring him down here. Poor Space Godzilla. You're getting a bearded dragon, and you're naming him Furry. Oh, awesome. Oh, cause where is he? This guy right here. It's not real. It's just a toy. His name is Party Cake. That's what I named him. He's just sitting up there. Yep, he's awesome. He's so awesome. But legendary Mokeoka. Because it's undiscovered. Okay. Original kaiju could work. But oh, you mean Toothless, like Fury. Oh, yes, I just read it wrong. Yeah, Fury. All right, see you later, Godzilla 95, and thank you. Hopefully, I can get to 20K. If I do, I'll do some sort of special. I don't know what, but see you later, dude. Yeah, the pink Sonic is Amy. Yeah. You rather Space Godzilla to be an ally to Godzilla. If not, then I'm gonna hate the MonsterVerse. Yeah, in my Godzilla posters that I made Space Godzilla, a friend with Godzilla. I see Space Godzilla comes down. He tries to fight Godzilla. They realize it's a bigger threat, or they realize that they both are Godzillas. They both are like brothers in a way, so they decide to work together. I can see that happening. Yeah. Ooh, you know what I should do? Two things. One, have any of you seen Goji Center's new video of Toothless versus Godzilla? Because before I went live, I just did a YouTube video reacting to it that I'm gonna upload rather later today or sometime tomorrow. But if you haven't seen that, you should definitely go watch it because it is so awesome. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's so good. So good. Yeah. Thermal Godzilla, Burning Godzilla. They both are hot. Tell you that. I mean, they both. I don't know. I think Burning. Burning Godzilla might. I don't know. They're pretty equal. I'd say Burning Godzilla though. That's just me. Oh, my stop motion of Godzilla steals Kong Axe. You did a video like that? Oh, awesome. It's funny because you can't really see him, but my GMK Godzilla that I have right here is actually holding Kong's axe. I still have him holding Kong's axe. I would get him, but I don't want it to fall off. Also, he's kind of holding up Ghidorah. But yeah. Wait, I see that Space Godzilla would be Dagon. Oh, and then Dagon, his dead body connects with Ghidorah, and then they gonna become Space Godzilla. Oh, I could see Dagon. I remember when Godzilla vs Kong came out, And well, we saw the leaks of Mechagodzilla. I always thought that they were gonna use Dagon's bones as Mechagodzilla because I was like, that makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't they do that? But I guess they used Ghidorah instead. Yeah, I feel like we gotta get more attention to Dagon. He was in Godzilla 2014 in the beginning, only for that little bit. Like that's a whole Godzilla skeleton right there, just there. Like I'm sure they could use that. Out of context video is coming. Mm. Yeah, GMK Godzilla. He always has Kong's axe. He has it forever. Kong, let him have it. Just how it is. Yeah, 1.7 million views. That is insane. I'm pretty sure that's the Jurassic World video. And I never thought that video would get that many views because when I was doing that, I was like, oh, it's a cool Jurassic World commercial. Let me like upload it on YouTube so other people can watch it. And then I got like 1 million views. It's crazy. Goodness. Dagon, Dagon. I'm just saying I say Dagon. I mean Dagon, I said Dagon. I don't know. That's just how I've been saying it, and if you talk to me about it, I'm gonna end up saying Dagon. But Dagon, that works too. How do you feel about Madison becoming the Miki Sa- Saigusa? Saigusa, is that how you pronounce it? Of the MonsterVerse? You gotta remind me which character that is. Because yet again, I haven't seen the movies in a while. Is that the one from Godzilla versus Biolante? Is it that one? That the character, the daughter? Or is it something else? Probably something else, but Godzilla X Madison. Oh no. Oh no. No, please don't. Please don't. Yeah, do I think Legendary will put Zilla in the MonsterVerse? Honestly, I don't think they will do it, but I want them to do it. It's like I don't think they'll actually go through and do it, but they might. Godzilla vs. Pacific Rim, Godzilla will destroy the Pacific Rim kaiju and the robots, the Jaegers. Yeah, Thomas or Charles from Choo Choo Charles. I don't even know what that is. Thomas or Charles. Mm. Okay, Space Godzilla and Super Godzilla. Isn't Super Godzilla like the green one, right? Yeah, I don't know too much about the Super Godzilla, but yeah, they're identical. Yeah. You guys see Godzilla Earth in the MonsterVerse? I mean, with the whole thing of Godzilla's cousin, like Titanus Doug, you could have other Godzillas that look like Godzilla but aren't the same thing, like the same species. Maybe. Godzilla Jr. having his own series, that would be cool. I wonder if they'll ever have Godzilla Jr. in the MonsterVerse either. I don't know personally. I don't think they will, but who knows? They might. His own series would be cool. He said Godzilla would kill Final Wars. Most likely, yes. Oh, hey, Carlos. Welcome, dude. Hello. Sorry I wasn't at school on Friday or Thursday. But yeah. Say Gusa. Say a Gusa. Is that how you say it? Say a Gusa. I watch Gaming with Kev. I don't recognize that name. Maybe I do and just don't remember the name, but EGM. EGM, wait. I'm pretty sure I know EGM if I'm thinking of the same one. yeah, who's Dagon's dad? Who's Godzilla's dad? You know, I feel like they need to make a comic where they show Godzilla's parents and what happened to him. You know, which sorry if I skip some comments. I'm like at the top now, so I'm up to date. It's basically a video game about a giant train with spider legs that eats people. Ooh, ooh. Sounds creepy. Train with spider legs. As you know, spiders are my #1 fear. There was a spider hanging down off of my phone right now, I would jump back and yeah, I do not like spiders. So, oh, you finished making your bed. Awesome. Awesome. I'll have to check it out after we're done live. But what I was thinking of doing is voices for Godzilla creatures. That's what do I hate Kamunga? Oh no, Kamunga's fine. Only because Kamunga is slow. I don't like the spiders that crawl really fast. If there's a tarantula, I don't mind it as much. But Kamunga is fine. Same with Scylla. But what I'm gonna do is try and recreate Godzilla voices. Basically, what Godzilla kaiju would sound like if they could, I guess, talk English. If you've seen my old videos, you already know what they sound like. So first, I'm gonna start off with Godzilla. Godzilla basically would just make this type of voice. I can imagine Godzilla, be talking like this, like, "Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Godzilla here." Just that, like Dante. Yeah, basically. Rodan's voice, on the other hand, completely different thing. "Hello guys, I am Rodan here, because Rodan is from Isla de Mora, so I can imagine him sounding something like this, if he could actually talk human language." Yeah, that's my Rodan voice. I've always imagined Rodan talking something like that. Mothra, I can make a very high-pitched voice for Mothra. "Oh, hello guys, I am Mothra. This is like one of the highest pitches voices that I can do. But basically, this is what I think Mothra would sound like. Yeah, she would sound like this." Basically, that's my Mothra voice. What you want to hear? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Godzilla Earth. I can do Godzilla Earth's voice, which is the old voice. "Hello guys, it's me, Godzilla Earth. This is what Godzilla Earth would sound like. It would just sound really old because for some reason Godzilla Earth is just really old. I mean, he does have a beard." That's my Godzilla Earth voice. Yeah, my Gigan voice. You think Kong would have a country accent? Maybe, possibly. I don't really have a Kong voice, but my Gigan voice, I don't know why, but for some reason, this has always been my Gigan voice. Specifically, Showa's Gigan's voice. This is what I imagined him sounding like for some reason. I don't know why, but he would talk like this for some reason. I imagine Gigan being like a nerd kaiju, something like that. So he would sound like this. Yeah. My Shin Godzilla voice? Alright. "Hey, I'm Shin Godzilla. I'm gonna shoot my purple atomic breath. Yeah, this is my Shin Godzilla voice. He would have a very cracky voice. Don't know why. Maybe because he has a lot of teeth, but he would sound pretty evil." That's my Shin Godzilla voice. Always hurts my my voice to do that, but yeah. Oh, I can make a GMK Ghidorah voice. Specifically, Ghidorah GMK, not this guy. Ghidorah GMK. "Oh, hold on. I gotta talk like this. Oh, this is my Ghidorah voice. I don't know what kind of accent this is, but I always imagine GMK Ghidorah talking like this. And if you can't see, GMK Ghidorah is right up here, right up there. Also, I'm gonna put a shelf right there. But I imagine GMK Ghidorah having this type of voice, like a mysterious type of voice, something like that. But that's really all my kaiju voices. Yeah, a legendary Ghidorah. You would just have a deep voice. The middle head would have a deep voice. The right head would have a more cracky voice, and then Kevin would have a high pitched voice, like that. But yeah, those are my Godzilla voices. My voice of Shin Godzilla fits him. Yeah, it hurts my throat a lot, but yeah, Shin Godzilla with this dark voice, I would say fits pretty well. Yeah, it's cool. He does look like a zombie. Yeah. Yep, Gigan sound like Stitch. I have when I did that voice a long time ago, someone said that same exact thing. The Gigan sounds like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And yeah, I can see him sounding like that. I do sound just like it, to be honest, but I don't know. Yeah. He might as well talk like a zombie. Yeah. Godzilla Jr. voice. I've never done a Godzilla Jr. voice. I don't know, like, hey, Dad. Hey, it's me, Godzilla Jr. Yeah. Is this a good voice? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Godzilla Jr. voice. Yeah. Thermonuclear Godzilla voice. Oh, why? I've never done that voice. Oh, I don't know. I feel like he would have a echoey voice, and I can't really do an echoey voice. Maybe he would. Sorry if this is a bit loud on the mic, but he would definitely talk very loud. That, like, I don't know. Opinions on Manila. Manila's a cool guy. Manila's right there. Annoying, yes, annoying, but Manila just acts like any other child, any other young little kid. Yeah. Godzilla X Mothra doesn't make any sense. The Godzilla X female Godzilla makes sense. I mean, yes, that makes sense. I feel like Godzilla and Mothra maybe are just partners, like best friends, something like that. Yeah. What do I think the Titan's music genre is? Like, just for the MonsterVerse kaiju, like, what music fits them the most? Any song that has is it acapella, that how you say it, where there's voices in the background just singing or like doing evil chants. Manila voice, I have to, I guess. How do I do a Manila voice? Do I do a really high pitched voice, like, I'm like, I'm Manila. I'm so annoying. Is this a really annoying voice for Manila? Is this good? I think this is a good voice for Manila. I've never done a Manila voice, but I guess, yeah, try to make the most annoying voice that you possibly can. There you go. There's your Manila voice. Yeah. Kong's voice. For me, whenever I do Kong voice, I just make his voice sound pretty deep, like, yeah, I'm Kong. Sup, dude? Something like that. I don't really do Kong's voice that much, but yeah. And Gears, I feel like in Gears would I don't really do it in a Gears voice that much, but I feel like he would also have a higher pitch voice, but not super high. Maybe like something like this, like, hey, it's me and Gearish. I sound like I have braces. I do have braces. I sound like I'm talking like I have braces. I don't know. I feel like in Gears would have like a more formal voice, something like this. He would talk fast. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, each individual, what's their music? All right, so Godzilla, you have very cool, intimidating music. Ghidorah, you have like creepy music. Mothra is elegant music, like beautiful. Verdan is just cool, fast-paced. Shin Godzilla is really like heavenly and very like scary, but also cool. that kind of makes sense. Um, yeah, stuff like that, basically. Yeah, yeah. Godzilla and Mothra as partners would be, yeah. Oh yeah, Millennium Geigen definitely would have heavy metal music, 100%. That's why if I want him in the MonsterVerse, they got to make his theme really cool. And that's one of the things with one of the things I didn't really like about Godzilla vs Kong is the soundtrack. I really like the soundtrack to Godzilla vs Kong. I like the type of music they used. It's just compared to King of the Monsters in 2019, like you didn't have Godzilla's original theme in Godzilla vs Kong like at all, which I don't mind. But I mean, like, I would love to hear Godzilla's actual original theme again. I like the new theme they gave him. It's similar but different. It's cool. But yeah. My Godzilla 1954 voice would basically be the same as Godzilla Earth's voice, where he would kind of talk like this, like, "Hey, I'm Godzilla 1954. Yeah, I'm very old. You guys get in my way. Oh, you young Godzillas." Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I can do a lot of Godzilla voices, or just voices in general. Yeah. Yeah, Godzilla 54 would have the same voice as Godzilla Earth. Make a face like I'm sad at Disneyland. I can't. It's hard for me to make a sad voice. I mean, I'm a sad face. It's really hard. I gotta. If I'm sad, if you ever were to see me sad, I'd be like this. Like, I'd just be like, It's hard for me to make like a sad voice, but yeah. Goku's voice. I can. I gotta be honest. I cannot make a Goku voice. I gotta be honest. I don't know if I could do that. I'm better at like. I'm trying to think of any other people that I could recreate their voice. I don't really know, but yeah. Godzilla 1955 voice. I feel like his voice would be old, but less old. So instead of talking like this, maybe he would kind of talk like this, a bit more young, Like what do I have? Kind of like a New York accent, a little bit. I don't know, but yeah. 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 I'm like scrolling through. Do what again? The disappointed face? Tell me to do that again. 1962 Godzilla. Oh, it's so hard doing the Godzilla voices. Because I always imagine so many of the Godzilla voices sounding the same in a way. I feel like Showa would sound less deep. So 1962, maybe like a maybe like a like this type of voice. Because his mouth is wide. He has like this. He has a very wide mouth. So make a wide mouth and then just kind of talk like this. "Hey guys, it's me, Godzilla 1962. I don't know, something like that. That's one of the things when you do Godzilla voices. Just kind of make their face and then do the voice in a way. Destroyer or Zilla voice? Zilla voice, let's do it. To be honest, Zilla. How do I do a Zilla voice? Zilla. Like maybe like this. Just a Godzilla voice. Something like this. I don't know how to make a Zilla voice. Destroyer though? I feel like Destroyer would sound like Shin Godzilla, but a lot louder. Alright guys. Sorry if this is really loud in the mic, but I'm gonna try to do a Destroyer voice. Sorry this is loud. Hey guys, I am Destroyer, and I will destroy ya. Sorry if that was really loud. That's the best Destroyer voice I can do. If Destroyer had a human voice, he would talk loud. Was Godzilla 1954 of Alzheimer's? Parkinson's. I feel like he would have Alzheimer's. I wouldn't be surprised. Do my Showa Godzilla voice. Showa Godzilla. Showa. I'm trying to imagine his face. Hey man, I feel like. So his roar, he has a really high pitched roar, like. So talk like. Oh my gosh, what kind of voice is this for Showa Godzilla? I don't know if Showa Godzilla would sound like this. I could imagine like maybe like 1964 Godzilla sounding like this. I don't know. Ghidorah voice. This is Ghidorah's middle head. This is Ghidorah's right head. And this is Ghidorah's left head, also known as Kevin. Hey guys, I'm Kevin. I always make my Kevin voice like that. Hey guys, I'm Kevin. Yeah, I don't know. And speaking of Transformers, I gotta watch the old Transformer movies again. I haven't seen them since I was like 10 or something. Yeah. Flat face. Yep. 62 Godzilla, whatever, flat face. Yeah, I do sound like Batman, yeah. I'm Destroyer and I will destroy ya. It's a classic line. Only if the kaiju in the monsterverse could talk. If they could, Destroyer has to say, I am Destroyer and I will destroy ya. It's the most perfect line. It's the most perfect line. 1965 voice. That's Invasion of Astro Monster, right? And again, I've never done a voice like that. Yet again, I go off of their roars as well. So the Showa Godzillas have a high-pitched shriek voice. So he might have a bit higher, like a higher pitch of a voice, like a jeez, like a I don't know. Which Godzilla sounds like this? I don't know. Maybe it would sound something like this. I'm not sure. It's hard doing the Godzilla voices. But yeah. Thoughts on Get Going Godzilla Land? Godzilla Land? Is there a Godzilla Land somewhere that I'm just not thinking of or something? Which Godzilla Land? Or are you saying like should they make a Godzilla Land? Which one? Rick's voice? What, from Rick and Morty? I can't. Yet again, it's so hard for me to actually make people's voices because I gotta copy their voice. If I do Rodan's voice, I can make his voice whatever I want. I don't know if I would have tried doing Rick's voice. That might be horrible. But 1967, I feel like the Showa Godzillas would just have kind of like the same voice or something like that. But yeah. Or Morty. I can't even do a Morty voice either, but 14 out. Awesome. I gotta watch that video soon, yeah. 1969 Godzilla. They would all kind of sound the same. Just how I would say they would all kind of sound the same. There is a Godzilla Land where? Oh, it's a cartoon. Well, I never seen the Godzilla cartoon. Oh, the chants. Yeah, it is. They are saying like Gojira. Oh, and that remix that I did with Godzilla Final Wars with the King of the Monsters chants. Yeah, I love that. I mean, even occasionally, if I'm like doing something, I would just play that song while I'm doing something because I really like it. Gojira Mosoya. No, it's good. I love it. That's why King of the Monsters is my favorite soundtrack. Music is so good. 2019 Godzilla voice. All right. Well, for Godzilla 2019 voice, gotta make it intimidating. Okay. So you don't want to make it too high pitched. You don't want to make it too low pitched. It's got to be like right in the middle. Something like this. Hey, Kong, you better back off, dude, or I'm going to shoot my atomic breath and blow your head off. You know, something in the middle, but still intimidating. I don't know. Wolverine or Deadpool? Wolverine versus Deadpool. See, I don't know. I know the movie's coming out with them. And I don't know too much about them, especially like the comics. So I don't know. Is this me, or would that be a pretty equal fight since they both like regenerate and stuff like that? I feel like maybe Deadpool, maybe only because yeah, but I just picked Deadpool. Thor and Spider-Man. Thor would probably win. Can I do dubstep or beatbox? I never even tried doing that, and I don't know if I want to try it right now. But no, I make like the yeah, that was horrible. I don't know if I want to try that, but oh, how did I make the Mecha King Ghidorah sound effect? So what I did was get basically all I did was get Legendary Ghidorah's roars and then put it. There's an there's a voice changer app that changes your voice. But instead of recording a voice, I imported the Ghidorah voice in it to make it sound like Mecha King Ghidorah. And then I made the pitches a little bit lower so his voice was a bit deeper, basically. But yeah. Oh, my Mecha Godzilla voice. This is only Kiryu Mecha Godzilla's voice. Hi, my name is Kiryu, and I am here to destroy you. This is my Kiryu voice. It just sounds like any other robot. Yeah. Your 1-year anniversary, you might put a special video. Ooh, I am interested. Your 4-year anniversary, awesome. What would I do if I saw you at G-Fest? If I knew exactly what you look like and I saw you at G-Fest, I would go up and say hi to you. Can I dance? No, I cannot. I gotta be honest, I cannot. If you saw me dance, I would just be like moving my arms around. That's all that I do when I dance. Oh, this reminds me of something. If any of you get this reference, then good for you. But that's all I do. If I'm dancing, I would just shake my head like this, like that's all I do. That's all I do. How about a 3-part MonsterVerse phase 2 and 3 of films or shows? Yeah. Ideas for Kong Hollow Earth, Godzilla 3, and Godzilla with Gigan and Gears. A Mothra film, Rodan and Gamera, if they get them. Please bring Gamera in there. If you bring Gamera in the MonsterVerse, give Gamera a solo movie, and then let him join in later on. Yeah. Ooh, Mecha Ultima Godzilla. That's actually a really good idea. Ooh, I might try to do that. What's another good Mecha Godzilla sound? Well, I'm sure there's already Mechazilla sounds. Yeah. a Benchelechi voice. I don't think I know what that is, unless I'm mistaken. Oh yeah, Mecha Call Legendary. I can do that. I can most definitely do that. Hey, want to say out of my lizard? I'm gonna switch the camera around real quick. Here, let me switch it. Here's Lego. He was sleeping until I shoved the camera at him. Yeah, he's asleep now. It's Lego, my lizard. He's doing well. There we go. But yeah, MonsterVerse movie, Godzilla, Rodan, and Gears teaming up against something. Imagine a MonsterVerse movie with Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, and Gears, Kong, and Gamera. Because if you've seen my Instagram, I make Godzilla posters on there. And one of the posters I was planning on making was all of them just standing by each other, getting ready to fight. I might have to make that soon. Yeah, the sound effects from Mecha Ultima, yeah. I can do that. It's my favorite of the MonsterVerse movies, Godzilla King of the Monsters. It was the first Godzilla movie I saw in theaters. So yeah. Can I do a vomit voice? Like I'm throwing up? Like that type of vomit? Or is there somebody named Vomit? If you want to paint Kong, it would be called Kong Hawk. Imagine imagine a mixture of Kong and Hawk. Would a mixture of Kong and Hawk be able to take down Godzilla? I feel like if he was mixed with Hawk DNA or something, he would destroy Godzilla. He's Godzilla's son in the Hollow Earth. That would be awesome. I was always still mad they didn't have a post-credit scene for Godzilla vs. Kong. I understand because when that movie was coming out, they weren't going to make another movie unless Godzilla vs. Kong did well in the box office. So it makes sense why they didn't have an after credit scene because they didn't know if the MonsterVerse was going to continue or not. But now that it is, we're getting another one. But that's really the reason why there wasn't an after credit scene because they didn't know if they were going to end up making more or not. Because if Godzilla vs. Kong didn't do good, we wouldn't even be getting this movie. We wouldn't be getting the TV show. None of that. Can I act like I'm having a seizure? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to throw up voice. I'm gonna do. If I do a throw up voice, I'm gonna end up throwing up. I just ate some pancakes not too long ago. Yeah, Godzilla Earth is just that city. Sad we didn't get to see him in the movie, but that animation on YouTube, I forgot who made it because it's in like Japanese or something. But that person on YouTube who like remade it is awesome. I wish I did a reaction video to that. But okay, can you hear me now? Does the audio sound different? But can you hear me? Is this better? Yes. All right. Yeah, you hear me right? Type yes if you can hear me. You can. Okay. Yeah, I just unplugged the mic because actually I'm gonna put it on charge. Because the reason why it went out because you gotta charge it. I have been live for like an hour, 9 minutes. Boom. So I have it on charge. Now it's charging up. So yeah, just let that charge up. All right. Yeah, just because the comments are a little bit delayed. So I don't see that it says mic muted until like a whole minute after somebody comments it. Yeah. Please say Ifo, Ahooga. What is that from something?
But there, I said it. All right, so what should we do? We've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. Um, I can tell you my next two YouTube videos coming out. One of them is my Toothless versus Godzilla reaction from Goji Center. Another one is my entire Godzilla collection of 2022. I'll move the camera so you can kind of see. So I changed things around. So basically, I moved some of these guys around right here. I put my new Godzilla figures right here. I have like all the evolution Godzillas with the Shin Godzillas and the Godzilla Ultimas. I have all my legendary Godzillas up at the top shelf right here, along with the Mothras. Not every single legendary I have, but just the main ones up there. There's an open space here because my TV used to be here, but I took that down. Well, my dad took it down. Took it down, and I have a shelf downstairs that I'm going to put right there once my dad gets back home. And then these guys down here, this X Plus that I have right here is going to go right in the middle, and my Godzilla Funko Pops are going to go around. This guy, his name's Croconox. It's just a monster that I made up. I don't know where he's going, but yeah, that's just a little sneak peek of when I upload that. December 31st. Yeah. Yeah. The dubs say and Anguirus. Yeah. I just say, how do you guys say it? Do you pronounce it Anguirus or Angerus? Because some people say Angerus as well. I say Anguirus personally. But yeah. Trying to think, what's something that I can do. What do you think should I do? I could get some of my Godzilla figures and like maybe show them all for something. I could do a Godzilla quiz. Or I ask you guys a question and then you guys got to answer it, and whoever gets it right, I don't know, gets some prize. I don't know. Godzilla quiz would be good. Anger it. You say Angerus. I just say Anguirus. What does that even mean? Any medeber hevret mehod tov. Is that how you say that? What does that even mean? Star monsters call him Angelus. Yeah. Yep, I remember that. Some of the Godzilla movies, the dubs, they make them sound weird. Then there was like another kaiju that sounded weird as well. But yeah. Anguirus. I say Anguirus as well. Well, Anguirus. Oh no, he's all the way at the top. Never mind. I was gonna get my Anguirus figure, but he's all the way at the top. I don't know if I want to move that stuff to take them down. But yeah. Here, I think, let me check something with my other phone. It's my other phone. Do you guys have this too? Where on your phones you have an on-display image? On mine, it's my Godzilla thing that I made with the Godzilla, Kong, and Gamera. And look at the oh, look, it's infinite. Look at the reflection. You guys have that too on your phones? Yeah. Anguius. But yeah. Ooh, you guys want to see a sneak peek of my next Instagram post I'm gonna do? Shh. Don't tell anybody about this. Look at this. It's Godzilla and Kong. It's them two right here. Side by side. Next Instagram post. Gonna upload it rather today or tomorrow. Don't tell anybody else. Don't tell anybody else. Yeah. Leaked post. Don't tell anybody about it. Don't tell anybody about it. Hello. Welcome. Man, I've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, just kind of sitting here talking. It's crazy when in school you could sit down for like an hour long and be super bored. When you're actually sitting here talking to other people, even though I've been sitting down for an hour and 15 minutes, I'm good. I could sit here for another like 5 hours or something. I'm not. But yeah. Oh no, not more things to say. Hevrit Z Safatova. Is that how you say it? Is that like a different language or what does that even mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But yeah. Oh, we can do a thing real quick. I'm gonna stand up. Oh, you guys like my Megalon shirt? It's Megalon, yeah. Got a Megalon shirt. But here you can see my my famous sword that I always have. I'm gonna be using, it's just a toy sword, but I'm gonna be using this sword a lot more in my videos. It's gonna be kind of like my go-to weapon where I'll have it behind my back like this or something like that. It's a cool sword, you know? Soundtrack you made in Godzilla. Gamera Kong team-up theme. A guardian, a king, a god. Yep. Those are all three. Guardian, king, and god. Like, that's what I'm saying. Add Gamera in the Monsterverse. Like, that would be perfect. Guardian, king, and god. More things to say. Oh. Any lo yodia she ene medaber havert. There is how you say it. So you say it. My pussy also. You guys want to see my my boxes? Here is Jurassic Zilla's closet right here. We got the Dora hoodie and some other shirts, but you know, looks normal. Some clothes, and then you look up and you see all these Godzilla boxes that I just keep. It goes all the way up so far. There's boxes inside of boxes. Like you can see here, there's boxes inside of this one box. Yeah, this is where I keep all of the Godzilla boxes that I get. Yeah. They're all there. Only reason I keep them because the boxes are actually really cool. You made me speak Hebrew, lol. I don't even know what language that is, to be honest. But yeah. Are me and JC friends? I don't know. I don't know if I would consider us friends, really. I mean, we're friends, but we don't really talk to each other. The first time we ever really kind of spoke to each other was when he went live and I commented something, but then he said Jurassic Zilla. Ooh, I really like that name. And I said, thank you. That was the first time we really actually like talked to each other, really. But I have like commented on his videos and stuff like that. But we don't like hang out in person or anything like that. Oh, it's a language of Israel. Alrighty. But yeah. I wish I could like, zoom this out a bit more. It's so close on my face. Gosh. Do you like the Godzilla Island theme? Oh, here's my Raptor poster as well. I'll close it. The Godzilla Island. Okay. Oh, jeez. Two things. One, yes, the theme is cool. Two, I know I say Island, okay? I don't say island. I always have said Island. Ever since I was a little kid, I called it Island, and then someone told me, like, oh, it's actually island. And then I was like, oh, why is it island? Like, the S. I always say Island. I'm just saying. So if you hear me talking about that and I say Island, that's why. I always say Island. Same, yeah. I always say Island. Just saying. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do a tour of some of the Godzilla figures that I have. Right here. So this Heisei guy right here, he goes right here. Like that. So he goes there. He used to be there, but he took his place for right now. So we got him. We have another Godzilla 1991. We have Final Wars here. We have the Big Kong toy review. Awesome. Or toy review like that. Godzilla 1974. We have the Mezco Godzilla 2021. The Playmates Giant 1954. I already mentioned the Kong, yes. The Playmates Godzilla 2021 right here. Awesome. The bigger version, the light up one, I'll push it. And he lights up. He's very loud. And then he goes back away. Oop. The 2019 Godzilla, the Jack Pacific Godzilla with a little skeleton on him. Godzilla 1954 poster. It's huge. Awesome. Godzilla Earth or Heisei Godzilla. Personally, I like Heisei Godzilla more. The Godzilla next to Heisei X Plus looks like an... Oh. Yeah. Let's say that. You have Daniel SW. Hello, Daniel SW. I remember you. You have a question? Go ahead and ask. Here's another Kong. Another Kong. What's my favorite Godzilla? In terms of Godzilla design, it's this guy. Even though he's not in a movie technically, he's my favorite overall Godzilla design. Final Wars Godzilla is my favorite Godzilla. This isn't a good example of a Final Wars face, but Final Wars Godzilla is my favorite Godzilla head, basically. But overall, probably rather MonsterVerse Godzilla or Godzilla 2002. One of those two. That's why it's always hard for me to pick because so many little details. Gotta get about. Yeah, I do have the Titan Tech Godzilla. It's right here, the transforming guy. Yeah, he's insane. I could split him in half. I could literally pull his arm off and it would just split into half. He's a very cursed Godzilla toy. W, yeah. Oh yeah, the Son of Godzilla head is the best. You're right. Best Godzilla head is the Son of Godzilla head. True. I don't have that. I don't have a figure of that, but it is true. Yours is Heisei. Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. He is awesome. Makes sense. Been Playmates Godzilla toys since the Battle Roar Mecha G. I haven't seen a Godzilla figure in Walmart in about like 4 months. They don't. My Walmart that I go to, they just don't sell Godzilla figures anymore. There's another Walmart that does near me, but the one that we always go to, they don't have any. I don't know why. They just don't. But anyways, here is, as I like to call, Skull Island. We have all of the Kongs right there. The Playmates Kongs. Here is the Mecha Godzilla shelf, or like just the mechs shelf. Got Mecha Godzilla, Mogira, Mecha King Ghidorah, Jaguar, Kiryu, and then Gamera's there just because Gamera had to go somewhere, so I just sat him there with some keychains. Up at the top, you have the aliens, which is really Space Godzilla and the Gigans. King Caesar, Gorosaurus, like Skullcrawler aren't aliens, but yet again, they had to go somewhere, so put them up there. Here's my Godzilla Destroy All Monsters shelf. You got Ghidorah, Manila, Mothra, Larva, and Gears, Gorosaurus, Baragon, Godzilla, and Rodan. And yeah, they're all fighting Ghidorah. Ghidorah's shooting his gravity beams at him. And here is my favorite shelf, if you would say, the SH Monster Arts shelf. Got the SH Godzilla 89, Godzilla Earth, Thermal Godzilla, also known as Burning Godzilla. The 2019, 2014, you got Kong 2021, you got Ghidorah 2019, Frozen Shin Godzilla, Godzilla's Singular Point, who has like the longest tail, even longer than Shin Godzilla's tail. His tail's so long. Final Wars Godzilla with the very cursed face. Godzilla 2002, GMK Godzilla holding Kong's axe, and Kiryu. And also Nargacuga for Monster Hunter. Yeah, favorite shelf right there. You know the proton scream, Mechagodzilla. Terrestrius. I don't think it's about right. Yeah, I have the Terrestrius right here. I got him too. But yeah, you see, they're cool. They're cool figures. Mecha King Ghidorah, Legendary Godzilla, Legendary Mecha Gene, Legendary Kong, Mothra, or Larva, Hasty Mothra, Larva. It's a sad collection. I mean, it's a pretty good collection. It's enough, you know. It's enough, yes. It's cool. Primus Jaguar, 1956 for Dan. Gore Stores for Christmas. Awesome. No Space and Destroying Kiryu. They're all up there. Oh, this shelf is my Destroyer and King Ghidorah and Biollante. Basically the big bads right here. All at that top. Oh, yeah, Godzilla the series. The DVD. Oh, awesome. I only have the King of the Monsters DVD. Oh, and I have the Godzilla 1998 DVD as well. Oh, there's no Godzilla toys. I hate it. Oh, man, yeah. Walmart, for me, doesn't have anything. Target has some cool stuff for the most part. If you go to FYE or Books A Million, if you have any of those stores, or Third Eye Comics, they have the best Godzilla stuff. You can also go online, Books A Million, FYE, or Third Eye Comics. That's where I got this X Plus from Third Eye Comics. We just kind of drove there, saw him, got him. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Bendy. Am I pronouncing your name right? Bendy? So I always say Bendy. It's all good. Here, pretty sure a lot of us would like to flex our Godzilla figures. It's fine. It's my personal favorite figure. Overall, it's this X Plus. Sorry he's on the floor for right now, because I'm going to put a shelf right there, but it's definitely him. He is so good. It is Bendy. Great. Where was I? Oh, yes. So here are little tiny guys. We got the that set. I love that behemoth right here. We got a Muto. I don't remember all their names, but you know, just the little Godzillas, Mothras, King Ghidorahs. A lot of the little guys. And right here, we got some more dinosaurs. We got Bumpy from Camp Cretaceous, the Carnotaurus. Baby Blue, also known as Beta. We got Ben from Camp Cretaceous. Spinosaurus, a little Godzilla. Warbat, Nozuki. We got Gwen Stacy and Indoraptor in the background. The Ghidorahs. My smallest ever Godzilla figure, which came with the SH Monster. It's Godzilla Earth. It's Godzilla Phileas. Smallest figure I have, right in the middle. Little Jet Jaguar. Got Captain Carter right there from the What If. We got Rodan and is it Gypsy Danger or Gypsy Avenger? I always get that confused. Gypsy Danger, Gypsy Avenger, you know. Got them there. And then here we got some plush. We got my Godzilla mask. Godzilla plushes. I have 2 of those Godzilla games. I don't even know how to play them, so I just keep them there. some DVDs, some Godzilla books, and a light up. And there's a Godzilla head and the Shin Godzilla's third form as a drawing. Also, we have the big plush Godzilla, and I put some reindeer antlers on him because it's Christmas time. So that's it for that. It's that big thing. The NECA Godzilla 2014 was your first figure. It's missing a leg. Where is... Oh, for me, he's up there. Yeah, my SH Monstars Godzilla 2014 has the tail came off. I remember I was in my grandmother's car, and when I got out, it was like 2 days later, I realized his tail was missing. And then I looked in the car, I couldn't find it, and now his tail is just forever missing, sadly, but it's not too noticeable. Which dinosaur like more, T-Rex or Spinosaurus? Personally, I like Spinosaurus more. 2 reasons. One, because Jurassic Park 3 was honestly one of the first Jurassic Park movies I watched. So I always loved the Spinosaurus as a kid, hence why I have a Spinosaurus figure. Second, I feel like so many people love the T-Rex and stuff like that. So, you know, that's Spinosaurus. Alright. Sonic or Peppa Pig is Sonic. Sonic, yeah. Alright, where were we on the shelves? Alright, so let's get into some of my favorite shelves right here. Oh, Godzilla Battle Line. I used to play Godzilla Battle Line, but I stopped. 2 reasons. One, I just didn't have the time to play it as much. 2, gotta be honest, it started to annoy me a little bit because I lost so many battles. It was kind of annoying. I like the game, it's just it takes so long to play around. So when you lose, when you're playing for like 5 minutes and then you lose, it just feels like a waste of time. But I do like the game. First introduction was Godzilla Millennium. Thought the Godzilla was supposed to have purple dorsals and always got confused when he didn't. That's pretty funny. I love his purple dorsal fins. Yeah. W Spinosaurus. Oh, you got the destroyed city, the diorama of Godzilla and Kong. Yeah, I have him too. The Godzilla's right here, and then the Kong is up there. That I don't know. The destroyed city's in my closet. Was my first ever Godzilla figure. This guy right here. I found him actually at my grandmother's toy box. He was in it. So he was the first Godzilla figure I ever had. But the first Godzilla figure that I ever bought were the Shin Godzillas. I bought all 3 of these guys. All the Bandai Shin Godzilla forms. All at the same time. But technically, Kamada-kun was the first one that I opened, so he is technically the first Godzilla figure I ever bought. So awesome. Here was the Godzilla Bandai vinyl, 1954. Yeah, I have 2 Bandai 1954s, the newer one and then like the older one. That is 2. Which shelf was I on? Don't say that about Kamada-kun. Oh, poor guy. He looks fine. Oh, Toys R Us. Don't get me started with Toys R Us. Toys R Us gave me this beautiful NECA Godzilla GMK and my guy from Pacific Rim. They gave me both of those, and then they decided to shut down. Yeah, he was the only guy I got from Toys R Us. So good. I miss Toys R Us. Does anyone else miss Toys R Us? Because they had some really good Godzilla figures there. Yeah. I know the coloring on the Destroyed City set is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. R.I.P. Toys R Us. They had some really good stuff. But anyways, let's go to the shelf. We got the NECA Godzilla 1964. We got the 62. We got GMK. We got 2002. We got 1989. We got 1984/85 and 1954 right there. We got the NECA Kongs as well. This is the one with the colors. He's the, I guess, just the slash up one or whatever. And he's got the stick. Right here we got the NECA 1955 Burning Godzilla. So we got the NECA Burning Godzilla, we got the Bandai Burning Godzilla, and we got the Playmates Burning Godzilla. Out of these three Burning Godzillas, which one do you like the best out of the looks? Cause it's something I've always tried to like figure out. That's why I put all three of them together. Cause I don't know which one I like the best. I mean, I like his colors. I like this guy's colors more. They're a lot brighter. I like this figure the most because it's, I don't know, it's just cool to hold. But the NECA, like, moves more. And I like the white on the tail, where this one doesn't have any white on the tail. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, and the Macy's, they do have like a little tiny Toys R Us thing in Macy's. I've seen that. I just wish the store was back because the Toys R Us where I live turned into a U-Haul place where they if somebody's moving the U-Haul trucks, it turned into that. I'm like, what? And I've always meant to play Kaiju Universe, never got a chance to yet, but yeah. You like the Bandai the most? Yeah. Oh yeah, Daniel SW, isn't your profile picture the Bandai Godzilla? Burning Godzilla? Yeah. I don't know. I like the Playmates colors the best because it's really bright. Yeah. But actually, a random T-Rex you found at Walmart. I'm ashamed to say that I actually made videos with them. I used to have I have a red T-Rex downstairs, but yeah, he's just downstairs because he's all broken up and stuff like that. It is, yeah. So we have the, all right, let's continue. We have the Final Wars, Playmates Final Wars, 1968, and two 1954s right here. We have some Godzilla magnets, Shin Godzilla poster here. NECA, Shin Godzilla Atomic Breath, normal NECA Shin Godzilla, GMK Atomic Breath, the 2002 with the Kiryu electricity yellow things that was only in the movie for like 3 seconds, but yeah. We have the Biolante Spit on the 89. We have the game version of the Godzilla 1984, and then the poster version of Godzilla 1954. Yeah. Have you ever saw any of my stop motion videos? Yeah, I'm sure I've seen some of them before. Like, I know I pushed on your channel before and seen like some of your videos. I can't really see them right now since like I'm live, so it won't let me like push on your channel or anything. But yeah, I've seen some of your videos before. Oh, here's my Jurassic World thing. Alright, let's continue. We got Bandai Shin Godzilla, Playmate Shin Godzilla, and the other version of the Playmate Shin Godzilla. Personally, this is just me. I like this Playmates Shin Godzilla more. 2 reasons. One, this guy is a very awkward pose. I don't like how his legs are. And as you can see, he's leaning on Godzilla Ultima because he can't stand up right. This guy stands up good. He just looks like the NECA Shin Godzilla. I like his head. I like this guy's head more than that, but overall, I like this guy more. Hello, Americans. Yeah. T-Rex, Godzilla. Oh, you used the T-Rex as Godzilla? Oh my gosh, I would love to go back and see what that was like. Sounds like that'd be funny. But yeah, we got Singular Point, Bandai Singular Point. We have the Playmates Godzilla Terrestrius. That's how you say it. Shin Godzilla's third form, his second form, and Rodan. Sadly, I don't have a first form of Shin Godzilla. I know they have like one figure of it, and that's it. And it's a small little thing, but yeah. Out of all my NECA Godzilla figures, which one's my favorite? Gotta be honest, it's the 2002. I like his look the most. So, let's put it like this. He's my favorite looking. I like him up on the shelf. But in terms of actually playing with, it's the 2019 up here, just the normal one. If you see my old videos, I always use that guy in my videos because he doesn't break. This guy, his tail comes off pretty easily. So I like having him just sitting up there. Hey, Jamie, Pierre? Is that how you say it, Pierre? Yeah. Orthogonal diagonalizer toy. I don't even know that's how you pronounce it, and I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's from like a movie or show or something like that. You just live stream 5 times a day because you didn't know how to upload. Sounds rough. Just a big blue spike. You only have the 64 NECA Goji right here. He's awesome. He would be one of my favorites if his body wasn't so stiff. At least the one I have, he's so stiff, like his head barely moves. He's cool, but he's just super stiff. He's not really smooth. Oh, it's from it's from Singular Point. Oh. I know the legs. Legs, I just can't. It's so stiff. But anyways, let's continue. Sorry, this is very high up. So it's kind of hard to see, but my Playmates 2021, Playmates 2021, Playmates 2021, Playmates 2021. You got Mothra up there. You got the NECA Burning Godzilla, Atomic Breath version, normal version, and NECA 2014 with the normal Mothra and the NECA Rodan. And yeah, that's all my my Monsterverse Godzilla show, including Mothra Rodan. That's all of them up there. That one's probably, actually no, this one's my favorite shelf. I like all these guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I organized them in like colors. So these are like the base normal. These are like the special colored versions, like special colored version, you know? And then that has like the spit. And then, 2002, yeah. I organized them like that. Yeah. Oh, it's a super weapon. Oh, okay. All right. I get it now. Okay. I was about to say, like, I was trying to think, like, what kaiju from Godzilla's Singular Point is that? But no, it's a weapon. All right. You're afraid to break it, yeah. That's why I keep my Godzillas on the shelf. I've seen pictures and videos of people who just take all these Godzillas and just have them in one big, like, box or something like that. And, like, oh, it hurts to see it. And it's fine having all of your Godzilla figures in like a toy box. It's fine. But when you have like the NECA Godzilla figures, that's how like pieces get lost. The Bandais are fine. But NECA or the SH, it's scary. I feel like I'm going to lose something. I'm going to time travel so you can teach yourself to edit. Don't we all wish we could do that? Out of all the special colored version, which one's my favorite? I'm going to be honest, it's the 1954. I like the figure. The colors are normal. I love the purple dorsal fins. I like that guy. One thing, if you didn't know, I'm sure I said it in one of my older videos. The NECA GMK is my least favorite NECA figure, at least that I have. Only because he can't look up. So he's constantly looking down. And it's cool if you're using him to, like, I don't know, attack a city or something. But if he's tall, if I'm using him with the other Godzillas, like look how short he is out of all of them. He's the shortest. So that's why I always, I just wish he could look up, but he can't. This guy, SH, he can look up. He can't. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me. Yeah. Boop. Poor GMK, yeah. Yeah, it would be a pain to do stop motion with these guys. That's why I use my SH. I'm doing a stop motion. They move more. Some of these guys are stiff. And it's always annoying when you're doing a stop motion and I don't know, let's say a hand falls off your figure and you got to like put it back on but put it in the right spot. It's difficult. Your 2019 leg broke and you glued it back on? Oh man, my Rodan wing broke off. I had to super glue that guy back on. Ooh. Godzilla Singular Point is trying to set up Godzilla multiverse. I'm sure there's a lot of people who would love to see a Godzilla multiverse movie. I don't know how they would really do it. Something like Singular Point would be cool to see, especially in like a live action movie. But I would just love to see one day just an official thing with all the versions of Godzilla or all the main versions of Godzilla and just have them fight or all of them team up. Do I prefer SH Monstars or NECA? Yet again, it's such a hard one because let's put it this way. Let's do pros and cons. SH Monstars has better movement. SH Monstars sometimes look better. SH Monstars has more detail. Sometimes. NECA, good things about NECA is that they're not as they don't move as much. Like Singular Point, you can move his tail and his tail could just break off. Whereas these ones you can move his tail and they'll just stay on because it's just one like bendy wire. So the fact that they can't move as much makes them more stable, basically. And sometimes they look actually more accurate than in the movie, I would say. Like 2002, there's Tam SH and then there's the NECA version. It's like, they're pretty similar. And this guy is a lot bigger than the SH. So overall, I would say NECA if they were still making Godzilla figures. The only reason I say SH is because they're still making them and NECA sadly stopped making Godzilla figures. So these are really all the ones we're going to get. If they were still making more, then I would choose NECA because they cost less. Yeah. Or Bandai. Honestly, Bandai is my favorite out of all of them because just basic figures. I could throw this guy out of my window right now and he wouldn't break at all. But any of the NECA or SH, they'll shatter. So I like Bandai because I could have them. I could just pick them up and throw them down the stairs. He'd be fine. They're awesome. Any tips for stop motion? Yeah, I don't really do stop motion as much anymore. But my tip is do stop motion in a good area. Like if I'm doing a stop motion video, maybe I would want to do it right here where I have a blue background. Try not to do it where it's like, I don't know, right here where all of my other stuff is in the background because then it just makes it look a little weird. Like just have a cool background. Yeah, that. Yeah, honestly, I do kind of like SH more. I mean, SH, we have a Kiryu here. We have a Singular Point. We have a Ghidorah. NECA doesn't have that. But if we're comparing figure by figure, like the SH 2002 versus the NECA 2002, I pick the NECA version of it. The SHGMK versus the NECA GMK, I'd choose the SH, to be honest. But if we're talking about overall, then honestly these guys, because there's so much more, but they cost so much. Yeah, Bandai, they're awesome. I could just squeeze his head. Nothing will happen. It's awesome. Oh, the Godzilla skeleton exists in 6 universes. I'm assuming these are Ultima's universe, Showa, GMK, Heisei, Kiryu Saga, and 2000. That's very interesting. Godzilla, Shin Godzilla, and Godzilla Singular Point are always definitely the two most mysterious Godzillas, where you don't really know what's going to happen next because they can evolve or do some crazy attack. That's why whenever people make videos of one of these two fighting another Godzilla, it's always hard because one, we haven't seen enough of what Shin Godzilla could do because we never got a second movie. Same with Singular Point, we don't have a season 2 yet. We don't really know everything that they can do. So mysterious. Yeah. Yeah, the RC show Mechagodzilla. I don't think so. The only Mechagodzillas I have is that Kiryu, those two guys right there. The two Bandais, those two, and that's it. Those are the only Mechagodzillas that I have. Yeah. Oh, and the Funko Pop Mechagodzilla. That's really it. Oh, you mean Showa Mechagodzilla? Oh yeah. This is the only Showa Mechagodzilla I have. He's the only one. Yeah. What's the worst figure? The NECA Shin Godzilla or the SH Monster Arts Final Wars? Oh, it's hard because the Final Wars is good, but as you can see, the face is really weird. I'm gonna take this so we can see it better. His face is the only thing that's a bit weird. Look at that face. But the NECA Shin Godzilla's face, look at that face as well. Honestly, I think he's probably worse because he's least accurate. He's accurate. It's just the eyes. The eyes are a little bit weird. That's really all. Oh, the SH Monster Arts King Ghidorah. Look at this guy. And he's leaning as well. He's Godzilla Earth and GMK are the two holding up Ghidorah. And he's leaning, so he's not actually as tall as he can be. Like, his head would be up here if he was actually standing up straight, but he's leaning because, after moving him around a bit. Want to see something scary? Face is a funny guy. Yeah, that is true. The face from the front does look weird. Singular Point's face looks good. The eyes are still a little weird. Singular Point's good. 2002 is, I'd say it's good. But yeah, most of the time they're just a bit weird looking, like 2014. Oh, look at those eyes. Want to see something scary? Look at this. So my shelf, this bookshelf, isn't actually pushed all the way back on the wall. So my essay, the only reason I haven't moved this guy is the tail right here. As you can see, Ghidorah's tail is over top that hole. And if I want to move this guy so I can lift him up more, but if you don't have this guy, his tails are the most loose part of him, even more loose than the wings, I would say. If I pick him up, his tail will drop all the way down there, and I don't want to risk it. Because if his tail falls, I have to take all of these little tiny guys off just to move the bookshelf and get the tail and then put these guys all back on. And I'm not doing all of that. So that is just looking at it is horrifying. I could tap his tail, it would just fall right down there. So I'm scared. I am horrified that that might happen. So this Ghidorah for now is always going to stay here with the other SH. Because if I move him, I have to like grab his tail first and pull his tail off and then pick him up. This other tail's fine because Godzilla Earth's tail is covering it, but oh, that is horrifying how it's hovering. It's my favorite Mechagodzilla version. Kiryu. Kiryu is my favorite Mechagodzilla. Love his design. I love this guy's fighting style more. He's my favorite design. Look at that face. Come on. But yeah. I know it's scary. It's horrifying. You're playing Doors. What game is Doors? I don't even know what game that is. So we are 1 hour and 56 minutes into live. So in 4 minutes, when it hits the 2-hour mark, then that's when I'll end the live stream. Just so you guys know. So 4 more minutes. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Go ahead and say it now. Gigan. Gigan. Rise. Awesome line. Here, I'll show myself. Oh yeah, my blinds have that thing where it shows lines, so I just gotta like, oh, that's bright. Just turn it a little bit. There we go. There we go. So if there's any more questions, go ahead and ask it now. We got 4 minutes. Yes, you can ask a question. Kira's design plus Mechagodzilla's personality is the perfect Mechagodzilla. Yup. Perfect. Yep, Alien Final Wars. What's my favorite Godzilla movie? It's Godzilla King of the Monsters. Shin Godzilla would be my favorite Godzilla movie. I love the scenes. I love the music. Shin Godzilla would be my favorite, but the human scenes kind of mess it up because there's so much. After Shin Godzilla's third form goes back in the water, there's like it feels like an hour long. It's probably like 40 minutes of straight human scenes and no Godzilla scenes. And there's not a lot of music either, so it's very quiet. It's kind of weird. That's why I don't watch Shin Godzilla as much. Like if I'm watching Shin Godzilla, I might like skip through those scenes. But King of the Monsters, first Godzilla movie in theaters. But I do love Shin Godzilla. I love Shin Godzilla so much. Third favorite Godzilla movie. All right, I'm gonna try to get through these questions. Yeah, that's my face right here. My TV is gone, so no more like reflection in the TV. Yeah. If you've seen my other videos, if I'm doing a Godzilla collection, you'll just see my reflection in the TV. Your friend recommended this channel to you. Ooh. Do you know Joe? He said he knows you personally. Joe. What's his like YouTube name? Is his YouTube name Joe? Or is his name just Joe? I'll have to see. What is my complete MonsterVerse lineup? In terms of if they're making a Destroy All Monsters movie, Godzilla, Kong, Gamera, Anguirus, Mothra, Rodan, and maybe I feel like there's one more. Who am I forgetting? There's one more I'm forgetting. Honestly, it's Mechagodzilla. If they make a good if the humans make a Mechagodzilla again, but make him good, I feel like he would work. Have a good Mechagodzilla. Yeah. Against like Destroya or something. Negative 15 degrees. And today it's 61. That's how it was up here. For us, it was negative 12 degrees. And now up here, it's like, I think it's like 50 something degrees. Here's this Godzilla versus Destroya. Awesome. Cool. What's my favorite Mechagodzilla in my collection? Good question. Probably the the Bandai. Let me switch. Bandai 1974 Mechagodzilla. He's awesome. I like him. No TV. Yep. Just know, when you're a Godzilla fan, you risk quite a lot. So, since I never watch TV, I always watch TV downstairs in my living room. I never watch TV in my room. TV here, gone. You can see the holes. Gone. I'm going to put a shelf right there. Boom. But yeah, I watch TV downstairs in my living room. I don't watch it in my room in the first place. That's why I took it down. Shannon's your second favorite? It's a mix of monster action and political satire. Awesome. Shin Godzilla also is super realistic. That's another reason I like it, because if Godzilla came, the humans would have to make all of these decisions. There is no like, oh, let's just shoot missiles. Like, you have to get permission to start attacking it before you can even do all that stuff. I love how realistic it is. Joe Mama, I knew it was gonna be that joke. I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that. I literally knew you were gonna say that. How did I know? I was kind of convinced it might have been somebody, but I was thinking in my head like it's gonna be that. Is which favorite Godzilla time period? You mean like era of Godzilla, or do you mean like just what time do I like Godzilla to be in? Because I like Godzilla in modern times because people can relate to it more. But in terms of Godzilla era, it's probably the Reiwa. Reiwa is how you say a Reiwa era, the one with Shin Godzilla and all of them. Just because that's where I started watching Godzilla movies. That's just me. Okay. Here's the Heisei. Sweet. Favorite Ghidorah? Definite. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for this. You guys are actually gonna hate me for this. Want to know what my favorite Ghidorah is? Right there. Void Ghidorah. I'm just being honest, is my favorite Ghidorah. So I like this Ghidorah like design more. Like overall, I like MonsterVerse Ghidorah the best. But I love the concept of Void Ghidorah. I don't like how they did in Godzilla Planet Eater where he just bit Godzilla. But I love the concept of Ghidorah is an alien, but you like summon him and he comes out of a black hole. I love the concept of that. If Ghidorah appeared in a Toho movie, I want him to be like that. I want a design similar to MonsterVerse Ghidorah, but with the concept of Ghidorah is this like religious type thing where people worship Ghidorah and like that. You know what I mean? That's probably just me, but yeah. 50 degrees viewer. Yeah. Oh, you mean Godzilla era? Yeah, the Reiwa era. That's how you say it? Yeah. Top 5 favorite Godzilla movie. Godzilla 1998, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla Tokyo SOS, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Awesome list. Spaghetti. Yep, he is. I don't like, it's not the design. It's the concept. It's not the design. I think the design it's just a long necks. Okay? It's the concept of Ghidorah. I would rather, just me, I know it's different from the older Godzilla movies, but I would rather Ghidorah be this like spirit type space creature that, I mean, you know what I mean? Rather than like just an alien. I know it's different, I know, but I love the concept, okay? Okay? The design is whatever. I just like the concept, okay? Oh yeah, GMK Ghidorah. Right here. Oh wait, no, this guy. He's right here. At my top shelf. My destroyer shelf, as I like to call it. Was my favorite Godzilla design. This dude right here, he technically wasn't in a movie. He's like concept art, but he's my favorite Godzilla design. If we're talking about movie, it's probably Legendary Godzilla. Yeah, see, that's what I mean about Void Ghidorah is that like the size, he's huge, the godness. He's Void Ghidorah is more of a god than like actually Godzilla in terms of how they present him. You know what I mean? Like Godzilla, you can see him as being like a big monster, you know? Where Void Ghidorah is like a spirit in a way who comes from basically like another dimension or something like that. You like that Ghidorah do you too? Awesome. Because I'm not the only one. You like the design of Void Ghidorah? Cool. I like the winged version, the one we saw in the actual movie where it's just necks. I mean, it's not Ghidorah. It's more of like Manda or something. But the one with wings is cool. Yeah. Which Godzilla War is the best? Millennium Godzilla, in my opinion, or Final Wars. I would say just Final Wars. I love Final Wars' roar. It's awesome. That's my favorite. I'm not saying that's the best. I'm just saying that's my favorite. GM Kigidor is cool. Thanks. Heisei Godzilla's best roar. He's awesome too. Also, legendary Godzilla's roar from King of the Monsters. That's good. What's my favorite Godzilla movie? Godzilla King of the Monsters. Right there. It's amazing. I also have a pillow of Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yeah. Yeah. Final Wars, yeah. Sacred name of God Ghidorah. Metfis. Yes, I know that's the evil guy from Godzilla Planet Eater. Yeah. It's my favorite monster from the Heisei era. If we're not including Godzilla, honestly, it's Destroya. I was about to say Batra, but it is Destroya. He was awesome. Oh, you have the King of the Monsters sweatshirt. Yeah, I got the hoodie. It's right here. So good. Favorite hoodie. That's why it's in the front, and I wear this hoodie all the time. Whenever we go out, that's my number one hoodie I wear. It's so good. They made legendaries roar with spoon and dry ice. Ooh, I've never heard of that before. Do you have any custom figures? Well, technically, yeah. I have. Okay, so you can't really tell, but I painted Rodan. So this is the normal Rodan, the big one. You see how the wings are just plain? On this one, I painted them so they have like orange tips. Sorry if it's hard to see, but I painted that. I also painted this Godzilla. It's really small, but I just wanted to make atomic breath, so I painted the dorsal fins blue. That's really it. But yeah. I haven't painted a Godzilla figure in a long time. But I only do it when I have more than one. Like that Rodan he was on sale for like $6, so I just got another one. Yeah. Let me go down a little bit. It's my favorite monster from Godzilla. If we're not including Godzilla, I've always been a Rodan type of guy. Rather Rodan or Gigan. Because I see Gigan as kind of like a cool. Showa Gigan is more of like a nerdy kind of guy. That's how I feel. How he's sometimes scared, but also he'll fight. Final Wars is just like the cool older brother, you know? And then Rodan's also cool, so I like them. Favorite Godzilla movie? King of the Monsters. Awesome. You have a Godzilla vs. Kong shirt. Sweet. Oh yeah, I got Bumpy too. Yeah. Super Sonic or Mario and Luigi. Honestly, I like Sonic more. Yeah. let me get some of my shirts. So I got this. I have a Ghidorah shirt. I have an Anguirus shirt. Some of the shirts are in the washer, so that's why I'm missing some. I had like a Space Godzilla shirt and stuff. Jaguar, 1954. Mothra. My Kevin shirt, Kevin. A Doug shirt right there. Titanus Doug. Godzilla vs. Kong. Sorry, it's hard to see Godzilla, and yeah, there's a lot more. Yeah, some of my shirts are on the washer. I gotta put them in the dryer. Oh well, we're 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I was supposed to end the live 10 minutes ago. He's like, oh, I love Geigen Rex's design. I love the idea of like a, I guess like a king or queen type Geigen. He controls other Geigens. I love his design or her design. I don't know if him or her. Oh yeah, my 14 eyes from Atomic Sticks from that Thanksgiving video I did. If any of you watched that Godzilla Thanksgiving video, I ate some Atomic Sticks, which are back here, and it mutated me, and I have 14 eyes. But don't worry, guys, I got a cure, so I have 2 eyes again. Favorite Mechagodzilla design is Kiryu. Kiryu. Any advice on critics? Critics really are the ones that messed up King of the Monsters. Like, I know it did bad in the box office, but the critics made King of the Monsters sound bad, mainly because King of the Monsters is like a fan service type movie, where it's like any average person watching that movie won't probably like it because they don't know how much it means just hearing Godzilla's theme song, hearing Mothra's theme, seeing the scenes of how Serizawa sacrificed himself. They don't get it because they probably haven't watched the other ones. But Godzilla fans who've seen those older movies love hearing the music and seeing those references and the roars, stuff like that. Kevin. My favorite Gojira toy is this guy. Right, this X Plus right here. Yeah. Yep, the Turkey Rodan, yep. Which is my favorite spider monster from Godzilla. The only ones I really know is Kumonga and Scylla. If there's any, and Mother Long Legs. But I like Kumonga. Yeah. It's my favorite fly monster. I guess flying monster from Godzilla. Rodan or Gaia, one of those two. Hello, Aspect. Oh, Aspect, have you just joined in? Because we were just about to end the live stream. Sadly, just now. Yeah. Destroya's design is perfect. There's nothing I would change about Destroya's design. The colors, the double wings, the hand claws, the horn. I guess maybe just make the wings bigger, but that's it. Destroya is perfect. So why did you eat Rodan? Yeah. Ambu Spider. Oh, you just joined. Oh man, dude, I was just about to end. Basically, we were just looking at all the Godzilla figures and stuff. But don't worry, I'll go live again sometime next year. Yeah. What's my worst Godzilla movie? I guess which one did I enjoy the least? I don't really know. I was gonna say Godzilla 1998, but I mean, in terms of a Godzilla movie, it's Godzilla 1998. But I like that movie, as its own like thing, you know. It's my favorite Godzilla design from the movie. Probably MonsterVerse Godzilla. This guy right here. It's my favorite crab in a Godzilla movie. Destroya. You feel about a show set post King of the Monsters about Godzilla sending the Titans back to hibernation. That's what I thought we were going to get in Godzilla vs. Kong. I thought the opening scene of Godzilla vs. Kong, we're going to show him sending all the Titans. Because they said they were going to Skull Island, but they didn't. They just went back in hibernation. I wish we got to see that. I'm hoping to see more of that stuff later. What's my favorite lobster from Godzilla? Favorite lobster? That's a very hard question. My favorite lobster from Godzilla. There's so many options for to pick as a lobster in Godzilla. Not sure. Sadly, I don't have an Ebera figure, so I can't show an Ebera figure. All right, so we're getting near the end of the live stream. So before we go, let's go say hi to my dog, Kilo, but I like to call him Wolf. Let's take a little trip outside of Jurassic Zilla's room. We are leaving the room. I have a Black Panther poster. We are leaving the room. No more room. Look how bright it is in there. We are leaving the room. Yeah. Honestly, I like Godzilla Jr. more. Yeah. Godzilla Titan ring. I some words I just don't know how to say, like ring. Like I don't know how to pronounce it. Yup, Destroyer as the devil would be awesome. Godzilla will die from Destroyer. I mean, yep. If they make a MonsterVerse with the Destroyer, I feel like, or at least nearly kill Godzilla, like get really close, or just kill him. All right. Oh, bye, Cretaceous Rexy. All right. Let's show the guy. Where is he? Let's try and find him. Where could he be? Look at them. Look at them out there. Look at these guys. There he is. You can barely see him. Look at him out there. What's about to come in? My mom just took him for a walk. Yeah. Coming back. Bye. Let's go say hi. Hey, Wolf. Come say hi to the live stream. Hey, buddy. Here, say hi. Say hi. Why are you staring? Say hi, yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, say hi. We were just about to end it. Says hi. He's looking. You guys are growling. Don't lick my face. What are you doing? Alright, see you later. You growl at me. Think you're doing? You want to go out on the deck? You were just outside. You growling for? What are you growling for? Get out of here. Get out of here. See ya. There we go. That is the end. Adios, everyone.